that's doing that, then I got something coming to you. All the other ones
Been
probably
saying
doing
this
it
for
too. The
years.
same ones that you love to go to, because I know it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like, I don't go to McDonald's anyway, but you eat Wendy's, but you eat Burger King. This, I'm telling you, listen, real. I'm just about to start eating vegetables, fruit and vegetables. I'm gonna be skinnier than a month. I'm gonna be walking around here skinnier than a month. I don't know what they got going on. What's going on? No wonder everybody out here going crazy. Your kids don't listen. All listen. All you do, mommy, take me to McDonald's. I want a hamburger. And what you doing? You taking them to McDonald's to get a hamburger. And this is why they acting like this. Yo, we ain't eating meat no more. Right, baby? Yeah, we ain't eating meat no more. No more meat, right? Yeah. Wait, hold the y'all see that they found out that in Detroit, Michigan, that they was putting human meat in McDonald's? Crazy thing is, I've been saying this for too many years. They've been cooking up them cooking ups for too many years. I stopped eating McDonald's for like 5 years. And I couldn't help it. I had to start eating it again. Y'all know them Big Macs is crazy. And them fries. But see,
Full of
y'all better
poison.
stop playing. We all better stop playing, because you don't know what they feeding us. Look, they found human remains. If you think McDonald's is the only place that's doing that, then I got something coming to you. All the other ones probably doing it too. The same ones that you love to go to, because I know it's going to be somebody that's going to be like, I don't go to McDonald's anyway, but you eat Wendy's, but you eat Burger King. This, I'm telling you, listen, real. I'm just about to start eating vegetables, fruit and vegetables. I'm gonna be skinnier than a month. I'm gonna be walking around here skinnier than a month. I don't know what they got going on. What's going on? No wonder everybody out here going crazy. Your kids don't listen. All listen. All you do, mommy, take me to McDonald's. I want a hamburger. And what you doing? You taking them to McDonald's to get a hamburger. And this is why they acting like this. Yo, we ain't eating meat no more.
Been saying this for a long time. There's not enough animals on the planet for the restaurants we have. And they're finding things in these fast food places, and they are. And we're not supposed to be doing cannibalism, actually. Um, there was a whole thing on the French fries from McD's as well, and what they really put on those. And remember in 2020, let's back up to 2020, when the federal government went into all these farmlands who had all these contracts with the meatpacking companies and had them 86 all their cows and bulls, for those who remember that. So what do you think you're really eating? There's not enough animals on the planet for all these fast food chains and all these restaurants. This is not anything new under the sun. There's been fingernails found in some of this stuff. It's kind of disgusting. And, you know, again, who doesn't love McDonald's? But I just wanted to share that because this guy, you know, he's reporting, like, you know, the feds. And it's not just Michigan, by the way. Just saying, it's in a neighborhood near you. Fucking, you calling me Specs. That's funny. Anyway, so I'm not telling you anything new under the sun, especially if you're a woke folk. I don't even like using that. It's just kind of a little rhymey-chimey. I've said this to my kids one of my daughters, like, because, you know, the kids love McDonald's, because why not? You know what I'm saying? You love McDonald's, but, like, there's just not enough animals. And remember, 2020. You can research it. It's all there. It is, and it's all there. And then a lot of people in, like, around 2017, 2018, a lot of people started doing their own homesteading as well, but there's just not enough animals. It's not Noah's Ark, everybody, to be eating what we eat. So thanks for being here, Seven Spalding. He calls me Specs. I think it's funny. It's true. I'm gonna get that third eye vision going on, man. Let's see what else. Let's scroll. Let's scroll here. Let's see.
About 25 or 30 people there, including senior politicians who most people in the UK would recognise by name. I do not know who they were. He didn't name them, and I didn't ask them, but he said, starts with Israel attacking Iran. there will be a limited nuclear exchange in the Middle East, followed by a ceasefire.
We are a hot mess.
In this chess game that's being played, is that biological weapons are released on China.
This is
What
sad.
is being discussed in this meeting?
I mean,
They will release.
hold on, I'll wait for this to go
virus
through.
That will be genetically targeted against the Chinese population.
That's terrible.
It's racially targeted.
This is all
against
entertainment, by
Chinese
the way.
people. It's designed to spread like wildfire and to knock out a large number of the Chinese people.
We've already went through
And these
this.
people in this meeting were laughing about this. They said, China will catch a cold. And then, he said, then the real war starts. Something that would be justified.
Okay, so Dean Koontz, this goes back to Dean Koontz, wrote a book a long time ago. Even, what's his name? James Patterson, he's a retired doctor, wrote a book about a lot. Like, I read this stuff in the 80s, mind you. And my grandpa served 2 tours over in Germany. And he was over there to protect and try to prevent these bios from happening. Okay, that's how long this has been going. And I believe even you, Seven, posted some stuff as well. And like I literally was just talking about Chernobyl. Like there's no, how did we survive that? For real. How did we really survive that? That was a level, right? And then you have the 3 Mile Island, then you have Japan, and then remember the interview that they had leaked, air quote, leaked, of what they call an alien, but it wasn't an alien. Saying in this time frame now, because it was filmed more than 50 years ago, that we were going to be experiencing this nuclear, we'll call it nuclear power, right? Yeah, Fukushima, thank you. Nuclear power, right? And that's why it looked like an alien, but it wasn't an alien. That was the humanity in the future, and here we are, right? And then, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me Scooby-Doo. Let me Scooby-Doo back. Oh, I'm going to show you that one with Aleister Crowley. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This looks like a third world country. This is Stillwater, Oklahoma. That's tragic from the tornadoes. All right. Where is it? Right here. Like, we have no business having this kind of energy. We clearly don't know how to handle it. It's evident. We don't know what we're doing. And, these fallen ones and these angelics, they're not aliens, they're fallen ones and or angelics, right? They're up there like, look at these bozos. They're family. They're brothers and sisters down there battling themselves. So I'll turn up the volume.
Electricity, the lifesum of the United States.
As the Ontario Premier says, the next step is to cut off electricity to the U.S.
And the president put out a statement after seeing those comments and said that it would be there would be grave consequences imposed on Canada if they think about shutting.
He said if they even think about it, but obviously they're already thinking about it. This is besides.
So that means they're already going to do it.
Tariff going on, I believe, metals and different things like that from Canada. Teslas all over the country are still being blown up, vandalized, Molotov
Look at this.
cocktails, all sorts of things.
Tesla's
People
ugly
start putting
anyway.
different emblems on
No
their
offense. I
Tesla
think
to
they're
pretend
ugly.
like
They look like
different
armory
cars.
cars.
So this massive bomb was dropped, right? Then immediately the EU chief comes out and says, we need crazy defense right now. Now the bomb was dropped in the Bear Country.
You can see the entity in it right here.
Yellow and blue area. They've been calling for a ceasefire, but I'm not sure if it's going to work because.
So when they
the
do
blue and
this,
yellow
they're
have been
releasing
dominated
entities.
by
For
here
those in the
the last
back.
few days. I can't show you the video, so.
All right, for those in the back, when they do stuff like this, that's an entity. There's the eyes, the whole profile. I could do a whole video just on this one right here. It's I posted about, and I know it was kind of heavy. I understand sometimes some of the stuff, but it's real. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me show you. Something I was just getting today. Let me pull up my whatever it is here, YouTube. Let me show you real quick. Okay, so, boom. The truth erased, right? Long before the biblical God, there was Tiamat, the original mother of chaos and the sea. In Babylonian, we'll call it mythology, we all know different. The force of raw creation. The gods, led by Marduk, turned against her, and they ripped her apart, using her corpse. And I feel this is what clearly Christ is talking about. using her corpse to create the sky and the earth and the seas, and that we live we live on an unalived God. We have to say that now. We live on an unalived God, Titan, right? In a forced natural order. Our reality is made of a goddess that was her life was taken, created by death and betrayal. And if we are in Tartarus, then we are trapped in Lilith's world, being the cursed children of Lilith. This place does feel unnatural to many of us, and it does. We're in a prison created to look like a world. And when you wake from this illusion, reality is something our minds cannot handle. And I was like, I've been saying this for a long time. What if the gods that saved us have enslaved us? Because when you truly see, you cannot unsee, and we are in a prison. And for those who film the sky, you see the grid, right? You see it. Like, I've shown it so many times. Like, the grid is there. Shazam, okay? The movie Shazam. They show us in everything. You know, King Kong, the dome around us. Where, you know, what's his name? Constantine, even. We're imprisoned. Can we ever leave here? I don't freaking know. And then I came across something. I don't know if I can say it, so I'm going to show you. I'll show you. Hold on. I'll show you. Give me a second here. Let me pull it up so that you can read it. I'll do it this way. I will do it this way. Okay. We are in the underworld. We're dead. All the way back to the church in the Middle Ages. It vastly predates the Celestial Q Act of 1666. Ding, 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 right? Kurt Al Kallenbach, a great thinker, truther, and researcher, has continued to work and expand his researches and followed the thread forward to its modern-day conclusions. There is no doubt that the Roman Catholic, which brings us back to Constantine, Roman Catholic Church and the holy, more like unholy, and I always felt that. With the churches, like that's unholy. And just, I don't know about you, but like seeing the red brick churches freaked me out as a kid. Like, ugh, it freaked me out. Anyway, Roman Empire is the source of all this and legal. What started as superstitious ignorance in the Middle Ages, sorry, I had to figure that one out. Middle Ages has borne fruit as a gargantuan system of fraud and predation by purported service of organizations today. It began when the midwives, that's why they took all the Salem witches out, and the clergy in the Middle Ages couldn't account for what a placenta is. It appeared to them to be a hideous, misshaped, malformed, living, because it is living, being, right? That had a pulse to begin with. Don't just stick with me, okay? Don't be like, that's not where it's going. But which always mysteriously died shortly after a baby was born. Not knowing any better, they assumed it was sort of evil twin to the child and named it after the child and buried it, right? It's fucking weirdo shit, but it's real. This is the genesis of the straw man, right? And the practices associated, threatening and justifying the existence of an infant descendant. All right, hold on, there's more. There's more. Oh, there's more. That's what the placenta represents. Your godly origin, ding, 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 right, is for one single cell, the zygote, and then the magnificent creation, the placenta, is formed, which is part of the baby, by the way. And if you are having a baby soon or at a later time, request to be given to you, right? They'll give you a hard time, they will. Don't let them try and convince you with lies so that you won't get it. Instead, that you need the placenta to be given to you, and we should give it to you. Not always. And make sure after a couple of days under the ground. Our body has the same elements that the earth is. We all know that, right? Earth does. So technically, we came from earth or stars, symbolically, and we go back into the earth. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. There's no coincidence because I've been talking about this. Why? Okay, so why don't we cut the clamping cord of any animal? They don't. No animal gets their cords cut, for real, right? Think about that one. Because it's not natural. It is unnatural. Your belly button is 100% proof of their, okay? And the rest of the living souls. You must release the straw man. You are not that piece of the 2D paper, the birth certificate. We're born with a death certificate. You know what I'm saying? Driver's license, health card, passport, etc. Your life begins at fertilization and continues until the last breath. Oh, and one very important thing, never, right? Right? Boom. If you are the father, the doctor entices the father to do this, right? Tricking you into thinking it's an honor. Don't fall for it. It's a trap. It's like this whole place. You will inflict bad karma upon yourself if you do this. I'm just gonna paraphrase here. First of all, you shouldn't in the hospital. Anyway, just in case that you shouldn't, home births, that's why home births are a big thing, right? And when they offer you to cut the cord, refuse. Let the doctor do it, because then they'll get the karma, right? They will inflict karma on themselves, not you. If you cut the cord, it's like sentient being. Sentient being. It's like cutting in half, okay? You don't want to do that. And you pay something life for something that you could easily avoid. Now, I don't know, I think I know that has to come out of the mother because you can get really sick, clearly. But as far as all that goes, I don't know how that works, but this fascinates me because okay, so I'm going to continue on. Hold on, before I babble on here. With the information about Jesus in this book, you do know, which is not his true name, just saying, I got to put that in there. It's not his true name. If you do not have belief in it, you shouldn't. You must realize something to be, something, and then not believe it to be true. But please do not neglect, throw away a knowledge that you cannot understand yet, or that you don't believe. No, and leave possibility for truth to be eventually known by having open mind. I've been learning a lot about the strong. Sorry about that. Oh, for the love of God, seriously. Hold on. What happened? Hold on, I'm here. Just hold on. What the frig happened here? Oh, for the love of God. I know, I lost my camera because my phone rang. Okay, I've tried flipping it too, so hold on. What is going on here? Anyway, this ticks me off. You can see, okay, that's all I care about. Okay, so, but please do not neglect throwaway knowledge. Eventually known by having an open mind. Your religion must be understanding, meaning understanding from within, right? That's where the truth is in you. And what you read in this book or anywhere else are simply a trigger to inner knowing in you. Why do you resonate with certain things and information? Because it's a reflection of your internal world, state of being, right? The living soul, truth, straw man, lie. The lie said to the truth, let's take a bath together. The well water is very nice, so they go, whatever, you can read that, and bathe. Suddenly, gotta be so careful what you're saying here. Suddenly, the lie leapt out of the water and fled, wearing the clothes of the truth. The truth, furious, climbed out of the well to get her clothes back, but the world, upon seeing the naked truth, looked away with anger and contempt. Poor truth returned to the well and disappeared forever, hiding her shame. Since then, the lie runs around the world, dressed as the truth, and society is very happy because the world has no desire to know the truth. So the above is self-explanatory, but you can, relate it to the straw man lie and living soul truth. In your case, you want to know the truth, otherwise you wouldn't be reading this book. I got to find out what this book is, but it's the Zygote, Zygote. And I think that was it right here. You are not a straw man. I've been learning a lot about this. I find it really fascinating. There's a lot of things. You have to really do that. You need to be walking around as a law book, honestly. You really do. You got to know your stuff. This keeps coming up for me. Keeps coming up. I can't, for a long time now, I just really haven't shared a lot of it. I have, but I haven't. And all these people who go to that straw man festival, like, they're just ding-dongs. They really are. They're participating in a ritual, so that's why, that's clearly why we're in the underworld when they cut the umbilical cord. Can you see the picture, Jody? Can you see this picture? Okay. That makes sense about cutting the umbilical cord. We're given a death certificate. This is all entertainment. We're given a death certificate. Get reincarnated down here, right? We leave here with a toe tag. We're numbered. We're labeled. We're put up on the stock exchange. You're worth millions of dollars, by the way. All of us are. I'm not telling some of those who don't already know that. We're worth millions, unbeknownst to us. And we're the slave system. We're still in the Anunnaki slave system. The Anunnaki fallen draconian slave system. So I thought this was interesting. It's kind of annoying me that I can't see through the camera. It's like a black screen. So I'm gonna wrap this up, but check it out. Check out the video I just posted. I just posted a bunch of stuff. Like, we have no business having some of this energy at all. That it's just like, I really like, it goes back to Chernobyl again. Like, how did we really survive that? I don't think we did. I really don't. So I'm gonna end that there. Peace out. Thanks for being here.